Hello, and welcome back to the Sonic Advance 3. Now have last time. Now have the part 3 for now have been the Empire Strikes Back. I am Tails. Let's continue. Days later, while training, Luke becomes distracted when he finds that his ex-Finn fighter Hassan was completely submerged into the swamp. Luke declares he will never be able to get the ship out, saying that it is too big for him to extract from the water. Yoda says it is not different, only different in your mind. Luke says he'll try to lift the ship, but Yoda says, no, do or do not. There is no try. No, do or do not. There is no try. Luke tries to use the Force, but to no effort. Yoda reminds him that size matters not, and gives him wisdom about the Force. Luke denies all of this. The Yoda decides to use the Force to lift this ship out himself. Luke is dumbfounded and incredulous. Yoda senses the younger's fears within his mind. For goodness dear, Ep2 pursued. When they fled desperate to search for the Falcon, the rebels wait for his ship. To do is stand the dump of reviews before jumping, then the dash to float away. With the Falcon's hyperdrive needs repairs, so Han decides to make the way to Cloud City, a cast mining colony run by his old friend Lindo Calrissian. Unfortunately, the bounty hunter Boba Fett has detected the Falcon's escape method and had his ship designed with the waste to secretly follow the fugitives. The next day, Yoda reminds Luke of the things the young Jedi will say in his mind. The future, the past, and of friends he recognizes. Luke loses concentrate again and has a vision of his friends in danger. He wants to leave Dagobah to rescue them. Yoda reminds him that if Luke leaves now, everything his friends found and severed will all be destroyed. The city in the clouds. Leia, I love you. Han, I know. Han and Leia on Cloud City. On board of the Cloud City, Han's party is welcomed by Lando. However, there are numerous elements that make the rebels suspicious, not the least of which being C-3PO being found deactivated, dismembered, and almost flooded. Clown City on Bespin. Not everything Luke and R2 prepared himself to leave Dagobah, but are warned by both younger and the spirit form of Kenobi not to end. Training so soon for a fight Luke is not ready for. Ben declares that should Luke decide to face father. He will have to face him alone without interference. Luke understands this, and his ship takes off from Takuba. Yoda is disappointed. Declining Luke is reckless. Ben tells Yoda that Luke is the Jedi's last hope, but Yoda answers back. There is another. A day later, Han and company find themselves betrayed by Calrissian, who was supported by the Empire before the rebels arrived to reordinate him, and the city are useless unless he is cooperated. They became the captives of Taufordo, who proceeds to torture Han and Leia to create a disturbance in the Force for Luke to detect. That afternoon, Frodo enters a carbon freezing chamber intended to freeze Luke Skywalker once he arrives. The Dark Lord used the opportunity for Boba Fett to deliver Solo to Jabba the Hutt, but testing the device on Solo himself. Han and company enter the chamber for the experiment. At first, Chewbacca resists the stormtroopers, but Han restrains him, saving his strength for another time. Han says goodbye to Leia with a passionate kiss before he escalated into the carbon freezing chamber. When he is successfully incarbonated in a state of suspended animation, Frodo hands over hand to bounty hunter Boba Fett to transportation to Tatooine to receive a bounty from Jabba. One of Imperial commanders informs Frodo that Luke's starfighter has arrived on Bespin. The Dark Lord orders Lando to take Leia, Chewbacca, and Tribble to his Star Destroyer, reneging on the deal he made with Lando, but the Cloud City administrator has other plans. Toil with the Dark Lord. Look for terrorists. The epic toils begin. Luke makes his way to Bespin Suspense. He quickly walks down the corridors of Cloud City. He spots Boba Fett, who is taking the now frozen Solo back to his ship. He attempts to follow, but he is thwarted. When the bounty hunter notices and opens fire. Okay, see you later. To see you in part 5.